and that's the resources are continuing to move forward. And we have regular strategy meetings on this. I could possibly say they were monthly, but major meetings are probably at least every 2 months. But we're in daily dialogue, quite frankly, on the Lower Churchill. So this is a priority item, but we're not going to rush it.
You're running for a third term in part because of this. I mean, how long are you personally willing to stick around to see this through?
Well, I haven't said I'm going to run for fourth term, so I would think it has to happen in the next 5 years. But I can't pin it down that way. It's again, it's a major project, and when the time is right, and there's so many variables. We had two options, and we could go through Quebec, of course, as well as doing the maritime route, or you could do this simultaneously. And that would be a preferred option as well. So we'll continue to push on the regime side and the regulatory side, but obviously right now the maritime route is the preferred. That's been my own personal preference all along. So we continue to discuss with Emera, with New Brunswick Hydro, with Hydro, with the government. So those are proceeding, and as I said, this week ago, I mean, hypothetically, that happened to put out a place in Nova Scotia. I don't know where that price came from, quite frankly. I say it and I keep saying it. I mean, even Quebec knows it. This is the cheapest hydroelectric project right now in North America. They're trying to keep a competitive advantage, and push us back. The longer they push us back, then they'll be able to get their more expensive power into the market for customers, and hopefully try and power those customers in the long term. But there's absolutely no doubt that Gull and Muskrat are the cheapest. The exact number is in a year's time could be higher based on whatever happens with the cost of power at the time we decide. And that could go down because costs will be lower. So it is a moving target, but I can assure you, though, that it's the cheapest project.
Well, we heard the Premier say that he's committed to a third term, not necessarily a fourth term, but going out on a limb here, maybe not, is that the Premier would be around for a fourth term. Back to you.
Thank you, Glenn. 22 men, part of CPR's Prairie Region Steel Gang, lost their lives back on May 28, 1980, as a result of a fiery crash in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. 12 of the victims were from this province, 4 of them from the community of Rachun on the Burin Peninsula. Well, this past Friday, a church service and dedication of a memorial garden for those 22 men took place. And with that story tonight, here's Ross Tilley.
30 years ago, May 28, 1980, 30 CP railway workers in Swift Current, Saskatchewan, were traveling on a bus back to boarding camp when it was struck first by a car, then plowed into by an 18-wheeler carrying the accident claimed the lives of 2. Back in Rachun, listing the names of victims and survivors.